Hey everyone, I'm Bert from Immature Stoners, and this is Dabbing with Washington Artists. Come and get stoned with us as we sit down and smoke with your favorite local artists.
Hi, I'm Robert with Duece Dyes. I'm from local in the area South Washington and all the way up through Seattle, doing lots of different events in the area, from stadiums to Seahawks games, Mariners games, Kraken games. I will be outside of the stadium selling tie-dyes, as well as all the festivals. I do Hemp Fest down in Oregon and in Seattle when they do it again, and all the local festivals. So just let me know if you have any customized orders, and I will take care of those. I have Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. You can get a hold of me on it at Duece Dyes. That's DUCEDYES, and you can get a hold of me on all platforms. Thank you very much.
For today's series of dabs, we'll begin our smoke session with a blackberry train wreck, an alien rock candy, and a raspberry tart, and we will round out the session with a snow leopard, an insane in the membrane, and a tropical train wreck.
Hey everyone, I'm Bert with Immature Stoners, and this is Dabbing with Washington Artists. And today we are rejoined by a alumni of the dabbing world here with Dusing. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
For those of you who haven't seen the first episode he was on, he does some really fucking cool tie-dye shit. So check out that episode, but also stick around and watch this one as well. Thanks for coming, man. Thanks for making the long fucking ride up here.
Yeah, it was long but worth it.
Hell yeah. Well, you ready to get stoned? Because we got obliterated last time.
Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah. For those of you who didn't catch our first episode, he's the guy who introduced us originally to the Dr. Dabber line of toys here, and we have since then obtained our own. So, yeah, we're gonna fucking get down on this again. We're gonna get blasted, and yeah, let's start it out. We got some blackberry train wreck for our first one. I've been liking this one just personally lately.
Blackberry Trainwreck is a well-balanced hybrid that is known for its creeper effects, physical high that won't leave the smoker feeling couch-locked, and its distinct terpene profile of bitter berries and earthiness. We found a gram of these saucy diamonds at a shop on Center Ave in Tacoma.
Perfect. I'll take those. Okay, so the first thing we like to ask everyone, what role does cannabis play in your creative process?
It allows me to kind of do what I do. I think I explained before that I'm a medical patient, so it's hard for me to do what I do over a table without medicating myself. So it has allowed me to do that, but also spread my love while doing that to everybody else. Cannabis I've tried to keep within my business in all kinds, meaning always to have Rasta and pot leaf items and stuff to put on it, as well as free seeds for anybody to give away if they want to have that. And that allows people to not just have my product, be able to grow off of it and medicate themselves. So.
Absolutely. And you brought some of the seeds with you today, yeah. So check them out if you guys ever find them out and about. We'll get into this a little bit later, but you can find them at events and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, pick up you some seeds. Yeah. Along with some cool ass tie-dye.
Exactly.
Do you have any favorite strains going right now? Like, what's your thing right now?
So I've been pressing some of my own autoflowers that I made. So my favorite strain would be a strawberry spoon that my friend Tony Greenhand made for his autoflowers. Okay. And that's a really good strain for pressing. Good yield off of it.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to number 2. We have some alien rock candy.
Alien rock candy is an indica-dominant strain known for its tendency to leave the smoker feeling creative but physically relaxed, making it perfect for a movie night or before bed. We picked up a gram of these saucy diamonds at a shop on 56th Avenue in Marysville.
So the next thing we'd like to ask everyone is, how's living in Washington influenced your process or your style?
So living in Washington has evolved over time on how I approach it. Even since the last time I talked to you guys, I've been doing a lot more local events and getting more in tune with just being not just a tie-dye company in Washington, but a Washington brand.
Okay.
So it helps me by also seeing other people at different vendor events that are local and seeing how they approach it and seeing how they can kind of bond with the community by things that they can do to put on their product, just to make sure that person can support their area as much as I want to support my area.
Okay, cool. So and how has that changed, like, since last time? Like, what's
So the last time that I was here, I was branding all my stuff just kind of customized, but now I am going to certain events that are catered to more local areas, like local teams or local bands or local just local artists, and then supporting them by having to go sell that maybe they don't have different merch to get to sell there, and I can sell tie-dyes so people can have stuff with them on it and still
That's
be
pretty
able
cool.
to be there.
So, like, doing a lot of, like, joint venture kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That's really awesome.
Yeah.
So, moving on to our next dab of the day, we have some raspberry tart.
Raspberry tart is a hybrid terpene-infused blend with a powerful terpene profile of candied raspberries and is known for its tendency to leave the smoker with a floating and euphoric feeling that comes on quickly. We found a gram of this butter at a shop in Shoreline.
How'd that taste?
The taste is very raspberry.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you've started making take-home tie-dye kits and videos that accompany them. What can you tell us about that?
So I started making kits. So in all my future festivals, not sitting in front of stadiums or anything, but any local events I'm doing any festivals at, I'll have take-home kits that will include a shirt that's already been soaked and tied, and then all it needs to be done is for you to add ice on top. So it's a different thing than most people when they get the kits. It's with bottle. I want to do a little different with ice kits. So this is something they can add ice at home on top of, put their powder wherever they want, and then they can just let it sit for 24 hours. And then when they wash it out, it will actually have a tie-dye that stays longer, because usually when you get those kits at the store, they wash out after a wash or two. So I want somebody to have a really cool tie-dye. Now, if they want to do different designs, it might be a little different, but in my kits, it will be like a basic spiral, and then they can add the color wherever they want to.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's really awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I'll have a video that they can watch with it, so they can like do the kit, watch the video while they're doing it and not miss any steps. And then after they're done, they can post online of the results and stuff. Yeah.
That's cool. All right. So for our number 4 today, we have some snow leopard.
Snow leopard is an indica-dominant hybrid and is a notorious creeper strain with a robust terpene profile of spice and earthiness, and is known for its tendency to leave the smoker feeling detached and with a floating effect. We picked up a gram of this sauce at a shop on Center Ave in Tacoma.
So, with the holidays kind of coming around the corner, demand for cool gifts like custom shirts is going to be in the rise. In your opinion, what part of the holidays lends itself to a cool holiday tie-dye shirt?
So a lot of people like hoodies. They'll get hoodies because it's cold season. and they can customize to anything that they want. So they got like somebody ordered a customized Simpsons hoodie, and they were able to have something on the back for Simpsons. They have the Bart Simpson on the front, and you can kind of customize how you want. And so you can pick your color, you can see what I have in the inventory, and then you can add whatever logo you want. You can send me a picture of something that you want to put on the front, and I can do anything.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And do you ever have any like cool like holiday style like patterns that you do? Like I know you have like different kind of spirals and stuff. Like do you get Christmassy sometimes?
So a lot of people during the Christmas time still like the mushrooms because it's mushroom picking season too, and the wet season.
Okay.
So a lot of people go out and they'll get the mushrooms on the shirts and stuff, and they love the Christmas colors. So I'll do like the red and the green, and I've even done like the Grinch shirts and stuff like that, where it's just green and just has the eyes on it and stuff like that. Makes for a pretty cool shirt.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And you are and you're not taking requests for
yeah, I'm taking a request for all orders for Christmas time. So if anybody wants any time during November and December, I'm also doing discounts during that Christmas time where you can order and then I can drop off while I'm in the area, because I'm running through Seattle and all the way down through Portland year round. So during the Christmas time, I'm very, very active through that area. So it even sometimes will save you on shipping if you're within boundaries of where I'm going to. And then even without that, it's like $10 shipping anywhere. So I can do that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. All right, so moving on to our number 5, we have some Insane in the Membrane.
Insane in the Membrane is a sativa-dominant strain that is known to provide the smoker with a surge of mental energy without feeling physically jittery or amped, and its hints of citrus and muskiness. We found a gram of this crumbly live rosin at a shop on 99 in Linwood.
Joanne. Oh, I already went. So, you've been active at a range of venues from Hempfest down in Oregon, right? To sporting events. What are some of the differences and similarities in clientele in these different venues?
I like being able to kind of cater to different people. So if there's a different concert, being able to put different stuff on them. They might like to wear different things too. They might like to wear the tank tops and dresses compared to like Hempfest. They had a lot of I had the parachute pants and like the hobby pants and stuff like that I was selling and stuff like that. And then I was like at like a harvest festival where they just sell hoodies and some stuff that's really like just to stay warm.
Okay.
Compared to like something I do in August, I can sell like bucket hats and like, you know, everything, you know, from top to bottom, from onesies to dresses. So it varies at every venue, but can you say the question one more time?
Yeah, like some of the differences and similarities between like the different venues and like.
So even though people like different things on them, I like that everyone is supportive of how much color I put on everything. So everyone likes the color. The people
it is deep.
Yeah, the people that don't like the color just don't like tie-dye. So.
All right, for our number 6, we have some Tropical Trainwreck.
Tropical Trainwreck is a sativa-dominant hybrid with a citrus zest that rests on the palate and is known for its tendency to leave the smoker feeling energetic and creative. We found a gram of this wax at a shop on 88th Avenue in Burien.
You've begun exploring reclaimed materials from places like thrift stores and things like that. When finding materials, what kind of do you look for?
So I have to look for stuff that's cotton because my tie-dye only goes on the cotton. So
Okay.
even if it's black or it's white, I can do both. It has to be cotton. So I try to look for 90% or higher. Sometimes I might get into like the higher 80s, but I try not to go below that because then I just don't get as good of vibrancy out of the color.
Okay.
But I'll do things like these pants that are done that I got from the thrift store. They're Nike pants. And then I will go back and do like reverse dye with a bleach and then go back and put color on top of.
Okay.
So they come out like that. And then I also can do shorts and stuff. So I got things like these right here.
And what kind of material is that? Because that doesn't look like cotton.
That's a jean material.
And so it actually works on jean as well.
And it's denim is just like cotton. It can be bleached and stuff like that and be colored the same way. So,
Okay, cool. That's good to know.
yeah, it's just certain types of materials I can easily manipulate to do what I want with my color. And so I'll look for stuff like that, but it gives me a big range when I go out like that, because when I'm going to the thrift store, I can get like 50 different types of material compared to online. The store might only have 1 or 2 types in cotton just for me to choose from.
Sure. Yeah. And you have a variety of just like possible images and shit like that to work with too.
Yeah, I call it gently loved items.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's super cool. And so people can kind of keep that in mind if they're doing requests and stuff like that.
Yeah, they can do requests that way if they have something that is that kind of material. I've had people send me things that have stains on the front, and I put darker colors on top of because it's a cotton material, and actually turn it back into something they could wear again.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Well, fuck yeah, man. Thank you for joining us today, man. It was fun smoking with you and fun learning a little bit more about our gadget here with you too.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, you're not.
Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, fuck yeah, man. Thank you guys for watching today. Make sure you click like, subscribe, share with your friends. Check out his links. We'll provide them. Yeah, peace out, everyone.